Welcome to St. Mark's Altar Guild. In this video, we'll review how to set up for a service of baptism. In the Episcopal Church, baptisms are generally held during a principal Eucharist service, so you do all the regular Eucharist setup and a few extra things. First, you'll want to coordinate with the priest to set the baptismal font and the paschal candle. The placement varies from service to service. The important thing is that the font and the paschal candle are placed in prominent positions for the whole congregation to see. Next, you'll want to check the color for the day and replace the altar cloth and other liturgical paraments if necessary. Baptismal feast days are usually white. The icon for a baptism day will vary, but is usually the resurrection or the baptism of Jesus. Now let's talk about the other items you need to set up for a baptism. Let's go to the sacristy and find the drawer marked Baptism. In this drawer, you'll find a shell, a baptismal candle, and a white linen baptism cloth. Remember, if there are multiple candidates being baptized, you'll want a baptismal cloth and a candle for each candidate. Next, we'll go to the safe and find the felt bag with the silver water pitcher. You'll want to fill it with water and set it on the font. Now, we'll get items from the sacristy cupboard. If the priest plans on chanting the service, they may ask you to mark the service of baptism with the white ribbon in the altar book and set it near the baptismal font. On one of the high shelves in a sacristy cupboard, you'll find the thurible, incense, and charcoal, if incense will be used, as well as a box with the things that are needed for asperges, or sprinkling with holy water. In the box marked asperges, you'll find the holy water bucket and the sprinkler wand, also known as the aspersorium and the aspergillum. In some cases, a large bowl of water and a branch of rosemary may be used for the sprinkling of holy water instead. You should fill both the bucket and the wand, the aspersorium and the aspergillum, with water to be blessed by the priest. You can simply unscrew the end of the aspergillum, fill it up with water in the sink, and then screw the tap back on. Now, go into the chapel and from the tabernacle, retrieve the oil of chrism. It will be marked on the inside of the lid with a C, so you know which is the chrism. Finally, make sure that the baptism register book and baptism certificates, which can be found in the church office, have been moved to the vestry counter for the priest to sign following the service. Finally, make sure that all of the items needed for baptism are beautifully arranged on or near the baptismal font. Now we are ready to welcome a new member into the household of God. Thank you for your service as part of the Altar Guild. May all your work be worship.